Literally, the last 48 hours here in California have been extremely challenging, starting with the tragic shooting in Thousand Oaks and requirement to support the communities in Ventura County, followed by the fire that broke out up in Butte County, the Camp Fire, which has been an extremely challenging fire and has resulted in significant and catastrophic loss for that community, the communities of Paradise specifically, just outside of Chico. And then a number of fires that broke out over the evening down in Southern California, again in Ventura County, and both of them relatively significant. The magnitude of the destruction that we are seeing is really, again, unbelievable and heartbreaking, and our hearts go out to everybody who has been infected by this and impacted. We know that there have been injuries, and we know that there have been loss of life, and we are still accounting for that and working with our local authorities who will, as they get a better handle on the number of fatalities and people impacted, will start to share that information as it gets confirmed. It's important to note that weather-wise, we are literally in a statewide red flag weather warning. Fire weather conditions are extreme, and we are seeing it from literally border to border, which is making our job obviously much harder. Currently, we have roughly about 105,000 people evacuated in Southern California at the two fires, the Hill Fire and the Woolsey Fire, and roughly about 52,000 evacuated in Northern California, predominantly around the Camp Fire. Roughly 1,860 mutual aid firefighters from fire departments up and down California. These are local government fire agencies that participate in the mutual aid system that are responding to these fires throughout California. That's nearly 500 mutual aid fire engines. We have reached out to Oregon, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Wyoming, and Washington for seeing how many resources that we can get to come in. We are not just responding to what's in front of us, but we are also contemplating what the next 24 and 48 hours are going to look like. We know that the winds will die down, but then we are going to be picking up another wind event that'll be starting late Sunday and going into early next week. So we really need to be thinking about this from a strategic standpoint.